Good morning, everyone. It's Gal. We are playing a new game today. We are playing Lone Fungus. This is a pretty new indie Metroidvania. Came out, I think, a couple years ago at this point. Late, or sometime, it was either last year or 2 years ago. Either way, it looks really good, and I'm excited to try it. So let's get straight into it. It is also adorable. So normal is the intended way to play. Hardcore is you don't get lives, I guess? I'm not 100% sure how that works. Explore is room respawn instead of shrine respawn. Map updates at shrines. Okay, so this is more, this feels like it's going to be a lot like Hollow Knight in terms of the way the map works and such. Wake up, Green Cap. I assume that's us. You are the last of your kind. That's depressing. To bring us back, you must reach the top of the world. Okay. I guess we're trying to go up. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Some good little platforming right off the bat here. I'm curious about the... Oh, we don't seem to have any attack yet. Something up there. But it doesn't look like we have a way to get it yet, which pretty normal for a Metroidvania. This is gonna let us get back up. The jump in this is very short. Like, we aren't actually jumping very high, which is a little bit uncommon for this type of game normally. Oh, you're finally awake. I cannot believe how long it's been since I've seen any mushrooms around here. Do I know you? Oh no, but I know you. My sole purpose was to welcome you here, Master Greencap. As you can see, the place appears a bit deserted. It's unfortunate you have to witness the world in this condition. Something occurred a long time ago, something that my creators feared greatly. However, you have the ability to correct things. Oh, he sounds cute too. How do I do that? Let's take it easy for now. Instead of worrying about that, familiarize yourself with your surroundings. Ensure you understand that your objective is to offer assistance and support, investigate the remainder of the caves, be cautious, trust only the stationary statues. The statues that are freely moving may pose a threat. Okay, we can't do anything with this currently. I assume we'll be able to later. So it looks like we have to go down again. We are now in the deep grotto, it says. Can't jump over there yet. And I assume this is a shrine. Let's see what all this does. Okay. Some sort of menu for learning things. We've got a teleport between shrines, which is good. And it looks like it has equipped relics similar to Hollow Knight again. And we've got relics, powers, and abilities. So we'll have to see what all of those do. Powers are listed as spells here as well. Okay. Oh. That looks a lot like that other guy did. This is a really interesting way to do... Oh. I didn't even notice that. Can't quite make it. Again, the jump is really low. Pine Sword, your main weapon and doubles as a versatile tool. And bounce off enemies and objects. Okay, awesome. Try it on spikes. So once again, this is wearing its inspiration on its sleeve. This is definitely... Oh, you even get an extra little bounce off that. Each mind shroom you find will decrease the cost of offensive powers which use MP. You may not have such a power yet. Okay, the only thing I'm noticing here that I'm not loving is we don't have the ability to slash up. Head back here to refill our health quick. Oh, we've got options here for learn now. Let's see what that does. Oh, okay, these are not learning spells or something. This is for like a tutorial or ground spikes pogo. Spikes are not a danger if you bounce on them. You can continuously bounce on top of spikes and in that way traverse through spiky areas. Downward slash will bounce you upwards, even on vertical spikes. Be careful not to get too close. Okay. So again, very, that's actually a little tricky. But it worked out. Okay, so we got all three flowers there, but I don't know what that actually does. I'm sure we'll find that out later. So my next question is, as we're exploring, yep, we can cut down these vines. Welcome to the Color Caverns. It's been a while since I've had a chance to greet someone. You made it here with some impressive sword skills. It's too bad your mushroom cap is too large to allow you to slash upwards. How dare you point out the flaw that I was just pointing out? I guess I'll have to adapt. Can you believe these caverns used to be a serene and peaceful place? Unfortunately, they are now infested with critters and germs, which makes me feel itchy all over. Apparently, I can bring mushrooms back somehow. Oh my god, the portrait turns when you turn. Do you know how I can do that? I'm not certain, although there is someone who definitely knows the answer. The Grand Librarian is a statue that resides in these caverns and is known to possess vast amounts of knowledge. I'm not sure you can enter here yet. Remember, sometimes in order to move forward, we must take a step back. Sometimes in order to reach higher heights, we must first descend. Does that make sense? No, but it does sound cool. It makes sense. We can't go here yet because we need a double jump or high jump of some kind. And it said sometimes you have to go down to go up, which there was a path down over here. However, before we go down, there was also a path to the left. Ooh, actual enemy. Does not seem to drop any sort of currency, which is one of the things I was curious about. Okay, I figured it was worth trying to do something on the little cliffy, or on the little guy on the wall. always try hitting walls that look a little different. Oh, wow. +5 max MP. Okay, so we need some sort of other power-up to use that. Now, this is the one downside of games like this, is that I do wish that we had the ability to mark where some of that was on a map. I guess we have... Yeah, there's no marker here that I can see. I do think that that's one thing that, especially for games where you need to do a lot of traveling, a lot of exploration, being able to... Oh. Hold B to heal. The longing for my creators is overwhelming, and the sadness within me is unbearable. There's something I can do? I long to behold the stunning mushroom cap of my creator again. Resembles mine, but is so vibrant and colorful. My cap looks nothing like his, and I have yet to encounter any other mushrooms. Oh, he looks sad. Okay. So, this game is already hitting a lot of my buttons in a good way. The movement feels pretty good. The low jumps are not the normal for this kind of game, but it still feels good. And I suspect that we're going to eventually get... Okay, that's got to be some sort of other power-up as well. So we have now gone down to go up. Which got us the shield cap, which lets you parry projectiles. Okay. Okay. There we go. And it does look like it has a limit on how much you can do with that. The placement of these blue flowers is also a really nice way of giving you a little bit of control. It gives you a little bit of control to your movement where it allows you to backtrack before you would normally be able to in this sort of game. Red spiky vines won't hurt you, but I'd advise you don't touch them. Wait, they won't hurt you? I would say that we should explore, but I don't think... Oh, that's not good. Okay, never mind. We can't use that yet, whatever it is. Oh. Green crystal eye will allow you to see where you normally can't, but it won't do much more than that. Okay, so that is... I'm trying to figure out if there's actually supposed to be a way to do that. Barely. What? No. That is such a tight jump. I'm not sure we're actually supposed to be able to make that right now. I'm mostly just annoyed with myself for missing it after the first time. Knight's Trinket Relic allows you to attack while walking without slowdown. That is not what I was hoping for, but we'll take it. And unfortunately, that doesn't give us a way to progress. Which is interesting, because I don't know where we're actually supposed to go. Oh! Duh. Oh, that shrine looks different than the other one? I'm not sure how to hit that last one. Because it goes up at an angle. Only projectiles will bounce off your cap. You can redirect those projectiles by striking them with your sword. Oh. So I guess we have to do... That felt a little weird, but okay. I'll take it. And let's go equipment, because we've got a relic. And apparently we've got 6 spores or something to equip. And we can equip that now. And that looks like it's a boss. Who disturbs my peaceful slumber? A mushroom remaining? I was informed of one of your kind's return. This signals an impending apocalypse unless I take action. I will eradicate this pestilence from the world once and for all. I think I'll have to fight this thing. Pretty straightforward boss. This is me getting greedy after saying it was a really straightforward boss. But if that's, I mean, it's just a first boss, so it makes sense. Unlocks the use of mush movers. Strike one with your sword to use it. I don't know what a mush mover is. But I'm guessing it's that guy. Judging by the fact that it is now glowing. Awesome. So yeah, this is moving along at a pretty brisk pace, which is honestly, I'm very okay with. The one thing I'm kind of mixed on so far is the environmental stuff. I mentioned earlier I really liked the fact that they had the blue mushrooms to allow you to have a way to traverse. Oh, it's those ones too. Okay. Brain nodes let you equip more relics. Cool. But I'm never a huge fan of Metroidvanias where a lot of your stuff ends up being tied to the environment. Like if you're only allowed to jump off certain things or you know, use your power to get to certain things, it ends up being more limited as far as the overall goes. And like these are cool for what they are right now, but I hope that whatever our next one is going to give us more actual flexibility, because we can't use these like to fight enemies. We can't be creative with how we're using them. We have to just use them for what, or in the spots where they're intended. Cleverly, oh, yep, we already talked to him. And I'm guessing that we can now go forward this way. Let's actually check the map quick. There are still some areas we didn't explore down there. Can we teleport to here? No. We can only teleport back to this. So this is still gated. This is the only one we really missed. I think I'm gonna hold off just in case. I guess there's a little path up here too. But we may even be able to go back up towards the start at this point, depending on the accessibility of that. Oh, no, we can't. Well, that was a pretty... I'm going to say that was a pretty successful first little romp on Lone Fungus. I didn't even think about this. Is there another... Nope. Apparently we don't get one for the Mushriser things. Oh well. But yeah, I am excited to see what all there is. I'm a little bit nervous just based on how many relics there are. And how little... Okay, that one makes me feel a little bit better. But, I mean, even that's still a lot. With how quick the pace on this game is, I feel like there may be too many items. But at the same time, having flexible character builds and different ways that you can play is always something I'm going to be okay with. I like the art style. It's got, the sprites are actually really big, which is a nice change. The movement's a little bit weird compared to what I'm used to, but I'm really getting used to it quickly, and I'm enjoying it. Even though he's got a little stubby jump, and he can't swing his sword up. They clearly made those choices on purpose, and like they even acknowledged it. So I feel like I'm gonna trust the game devs because I really am feeling it. It feels good so far. Definitely in a similar camp to a lot of the other good indie Metroidvanias I've played. Haiku the Robot and Hollow Knight are both kind of in a very similar vein, and that's a good thing. With all that said, hope you're enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.